Hello, hello everyone. Good evening, good morning. Finally, yes. How are you? I'm just finishing dinner. Dinner kind of thing. Hello Star, hello Azray. Welcome, how are you? Getting ready for a few hours with you. That's looking all good. Been a bit busy today. A bit stressed today, a lot of things to do, so lot of work, lot of things I want to do. So a bit rushy day, but the day is nearly over. Overall, I'm okay. I'm doing good. Prep phase is going well, so I don't have to stress too much about that. I'm actually totally skipping it on my farm as well. It's very unlikely we lose, I guess. Else I will push the last 2 days on my farm crazy. Well, I can, but I'm kind of accumulating on both accounts right now. Did not follow too much what's going on Whiteout. Just did the minimum as always. We have the Frostfire mine soon, so that's okay. We can train for tomorrow. We'll do a bit of farm and then we'll start to do some marvelous things as well. I did a bit more than minimum points because of the lucky wheel and because of experts. I want to increase my expert and I'll rather do them now to help just in case. Because you cannot do them the next day, so that's the best day to do experts. Am I in auto with the... Okay, no, I'm not in auto fully. Oh, I actually missed it. I'm getting worse at cooking. I've seen some people like on the... I think that was the official Facebook that made a post that was just like, you know, make me cook one more time and I'm quitting the game. Kind of mad at it. No, oh see, I activated the auto help fully. That's okay. Let's finish Philly. My prep's good. I'm surprised. I'm keeping up with the whales who have refined fire crystal. I mean, refined fire crystal are giving a lot of points, so it's very hard in fact to keep up with people that spend a lot of them. Like I could just do that today, so I put all of these to level 5, these two, and this one to level 10 because they had some mithril to buy. So I wanted to get the proper discount. And I don't think I can do the other one actually. I need one more. Yeah, I need one more level. So I really don't have the shards. How much did it take? Quick selects. It's let's do the full level then. Let's get a bit stronger. And Romulus, I kind of need a... I can nearly do Romulus. Hello, Xen. Hey. How are you doing, Zen? How is life? Well, I've done the... I should have kept it for today, but I've done the strategy. As you can see, I have Greg, I have Mia, and I have my best, the other ones here, and that worked amazingly yesterday. Oh. Hope I'm not lagging tonight. I think it's just my computer. For having worked with 100 Chrome tab all day, I think it's a bit tired. So I got like nearly 15 levels on this one. See, I got even some more. I got even 2 more, like nothing changed on yesterday. That's worked amazingly. Enjoy Hector. Hector is really good. I really like Hector. I'm actually trying Hector right now in the bear. I did only one run with him without buff and without anything that is giving like the wrong outcomes of the test. So that's the first one I'm kind of taking into account. But so far you're the one doing the most damage, so that's a bit weird to me. But that's where we were. So I need to do it more. So we've done all we wanted here, so we can do that. Oh, I'll keep stamina for tomorrow. I'll remind people. I cannot do better than that. Cannot all select and all remove somehow. Just so people... so I'm not doing it as well. No polars. Let's do the farm gently. Then we will do a bit of Marvelous. Fantasia before Frostfire Mine. Then we'll do Frostfire Mine, Crazy Joe. That will be the... So now I'm logging twice on my farm a day. That's a lot more chill. A lot less stressful. No matter the events, I'm kind of really chilling on the farm. Kind of wasting a bit of stuff on it. It's not really optimized anymore, but like that's good enough. My micro, okay, yeah, my mic is working. I had the dart for a sec. Like this mic is so stable in terms of the sounds compared to the other one that it looks like it's not working sometime when I'm not speaking. The other mic used to like take every click of the mouse and like all these little sounds. So Gwen is crazy OP on exploration. Okay. I don't remember, like you know. But I know she was good, but I don't remember she was so good. But that's good, you know. That's a good reminder as well. Because some things I did not pay too much attention before I make content. Now I'm starting to try to pay a bit more attention to a lot of things I'm doing in the game. I'm sure I noticed it, you know, when I unlocked Gwen. Because I did Gwen, Nora, and Hector at the same time. So I guess... And I did Nora and Gwen first SVS, and Hector was probably a bit later. But if you do like full Gwen Nora from... Because I did not do Rena, so I had Mia. So like Max Nora versus Mia, it's a big buff. Gwen versus... Max Gwen versus 4-star Greg is a big buff as well. So it's good to be reminded of these things. That we're not gonna do on the farm. Not gonna bother with it. I might do Crazy Joe now actually on the... Before it's too late and it's hard to do. I'm struggling on gems. Let's do Crazy Joe with the 20% buffs. I have 1.6, that's what? I have 6 March, so that's what? Can remove a lot of Lancers as well with a 20% buff. That's 220. Let me calculate. 1,065,000 divided by 6, it's 180. So if I do that, yeah, that's perfect. 80-20, so I'm gonna remove quite a bit. I have been testing all the JC skill stack, and I have the report on my farm, but I still want to test some stuff. What's kind of your... Do you test, like, how do you test it then? Like, do you look at how people test, or... Because usually I'm not deep into that, but my understanding is like they use T5 troops, so there is no extra skills. They use like 1,000 or 100 troops or something, so the values are easy to understand. Like there are a few, but that the guys on the Wosner Discord are big about all of that. I just want people 80. Just need to check. We don't really have many Fire Crystal 7 anymore. That's insane. That's really good. Really happy to see that everyone is nearly Fire Crystal 8. Does not matter. Does not matter. So what did I mess up in my calculation? But I cannot empty. So for Tonton, I'll send only infantry actually. I'll do something else. I'll do Mia. Let's do Mia. And I'll do only infantry because I'll send most of them out anyway. And let's do whoever. Yeah, I only have, oh, I have 60k of these as well. Oh, that I forgot. So I need to redo some of my marches. So yeah, let me know, Gwen. But curious to see what your kind of early findings. That's something I need to dive into at some point, like really into the Wosner Discord and understand their. There is a lot of tests, but the only issue, there are not many summaries and explanation of the test, so you kind of have to look at the spreadsheet and make sense of it, and it requires a bit of an effort. But I think that's valuable. Okay, so that's all sorted. We keep everything else, and we do a bit of training speed-ups, and on the farm we can do some XP. So we do a Halloween team. The only issue I have is like I cannot change my PFP on any device except my very old phone. Like the game, I don't know if you ever had that issue. I googled it, I ChatGPT it. I think I did not ask support, but I cannot change my PFP without like rebooting my old phone. The game is like do not have the proper access. And even if I give it the proper access, it does not work. So I really don't get that part. You sent me one thing. Okay. Let's have a look. What should I write message to people? You send me on Discord? I have a ping on Discord, but that's maybe not you. Oh no, it shows. Is that the formula you found, or that something you came up with yourself? You need to send a message to the support. They will ask you for the picture and reset it. I mean, they might be able to set it for me or to... But I assume it's like it has to do with my rights kind of on the computer, right? I mean on the... Because on BlueStack and Memu and all of that, I could never change the PFP. But on the phone, it's like has to be with the access and stuff. But oh, I might have a crisis. Quickly, let me check. Payment for your order. I need to send that to... Okay, so let's just put the phone on mute. I might have something to do quick. Quick check for work. Because we made an order today and we might have ordered too much lately. I'm just sending a message, so that's what, that's not too much. So I guess I just need to take care of that. Just fixing something quick. Really did that much. I mean, there is some formulas from other games. Like there is a zombie survival game that is that was the first kind of game made by Century, I think. And they have the formulas about all the damage are calculated and all of that, and that's typical for this kind of game as well. And some people have this, but I don't know if I remember. But that will explain why, you know, it will be far better to use 4 different heroes with the right combination, right? That will make sense. But already, like, that will be insane. If you already go from 25 to 31, that's... if these are true. But I put some of that on the Discord. If you look at, I did not really comment because that will require a bit more work from my side, or whoever want to do it as well. You guys welcome to help for that kind of stuff. Oh, my guide rally joiner is totally outdated. I need to rewrite that. So it's not how to read. It's hero skill stacking and diminishing returns. No, it's not even here. Where did I put it? That's, let me, I'm trying, sorry, I'm fixing something at work as well, and I'm trying to find the calculation I shared once. So these were the expert skill timeline shops. Even myself, I don't know where to find my own guides. It must be in battle and combat, right? It was just a link or maybe an image. Battle mechanics. But I just shared the part how they calculate damage based on lethality and health. I mean, damage based on lethality and attack, and defense based on defense and health, which I'm not great about mathematics when it comes to these things, but that kind of will go that they are the attack stat is multiplied with lethality with stats to create damage. So is attack times lethality. And that's from the states of survival, website. Is that what you meant, Xen? Yeah, that, we know it's additive, but it's like how to be, you know, how to be sure what is actually the diminishing return. Is it that rough, if that makes sense? That's why I'm not a great mathematician, so these things are... I understand, but just take me a lot of... I don't do math often, so... that kind of thing, so I need to go back to it and really think about it. Because like this one, I'll share it for everyone else. If you like math and you're at ease with it, that's said Google was okay. Yeah. So that we say that, you know, Kingshot was copied from Whiteout Survival. That's where Whiteout Survival was copied from, if that makes sense. That's what people are saying. I never played that game, so I'm not sure. But that's kind of what is being said about it. But that's for the nerds. Like, if some people want to help me, like, how do you say that in English? I will try to see what is the right word. If there is a... because we have a nice word. Popularized, but maybe not the best one. Yeah, they call it popularized. Like, it's like when you take complex science and you make it simple to understand, and as, you know, like a kind of a summary and easy to digest for, like, you know, it's like your noob mathematical guide or whatever, like dummies kind of books, you know, these books like mathematics for dummies and programming for dummies, that kind of stuff, right? You take something complex, you make it very understandable to people, and I think that there is a... if these maths are good, and that's what it is, then it will really help to just have like a quick, you know... But I should actually... I could copy paste all of that into ChatGPT and just see what it says, you know? Eventually that might be the best way. It's just that it cannot process the image properly, so we just need to see... because the maths are in images, they are not written. So that could be a project we do. That could really help, I think, everyone. So there are probably misunderstanding even on my side for this kind of stuff yet. So like in terms of like being very precise. So while we wait, let's do a bit of that. I mean, I know that, you know, I've made a lot of things, but it's really... like, if some of you want to write a guide, want to jump on any guide and say, you know, I want to make my own version, for example, that's okay as well. You know, I'm not, you probably have seen by now, like, I'm not trying not to think black and white, you know. It's not like there is only one way to play the game, or... So like something that's no, it's not the right word, I think. Vulgariser. It really does not translate it well. It's not making popular, it's just like making it simple to understand for... It's like if you're a scientist and you make things easy to understand for people that do not have a science background, right? So they don't have all the knowledge they need to understand things exactly how they are from a scientific point of view. Come to rant about Marvelous Insanity. you can rant. That's okay, Carrots. Welcome. You can rant. It is allowed. You can be you. That's okay. I'll say what you have to say. But I think I'm stuck, right? That's need 4. There is no flakes. I don't have the eggs, it needs 4, so let's reconstruct. And that's an easy win. A reconstruct early is really good usually. It works really well. Kind of need to retrain my eyes to just, you know, see whatever is matching without thinking too much for the first few levels. And keep track of everything. I need to progress so I can record a guide. I 87 the progress hurts. Yeah, that's the part I, you know, when I stream that's okay, but if, you know, I would not try as hard if I was not streaming, for example. Because of course it's a lot of time it takes. Okay, so I did something stupid, didn't I? So let's fix it quick. I might have wasted an attempt for something stupid, but that's life. Who is liking it? Some people really love that kind of game, right? They play that on their phones and stuff. For me, it's not really my type of game, but I'm after I play it for a while, I get okay at it. But I need to replay it for like a little while before my kind of brain is shifting to that gear and I can make sense of it all and I can play, you know, I can progress decently. But so far, like the first day is often not that good. And then day 2, I'm doing a bit better. I had one dude approach me, how to rank in Marvelous Fantasia free to play. I mean, good luck, good luck. Anyone ranking is like hugely spending on that. And the packs are so bad. The packs are so bad and the rewards are so bad. So it's like you spend money in Whiteout to play a game you can play for free on your phone. I guess. Or you know. I don't know if you play for free, but you might be able to play for a lot cheaper than Whiteout Survival packs, right? I think we're good. I think we solved the issue. I think we can go to level 8. We have 10 minutes. But I think that the spot I have the most weaknesses is like really in-depth analysis of reports and battle mechanics. I think that's probably where. Because I didn't really pay attention to that until I started YouTube. Like the difference I could make in my alliance was helping people with events. So that's why I think my guides and my spreadsheets are better than what most people do. It's because that's where I put my energy and I, you know, did that for myself and helped others with that. But I really did not pay attention to the battle mechanics. It was like the whales are doing that. And the whales were doing that okay, so did not have to kind of put my nose into it. But then I came to like, you know, Gen 6 or 5 or whatever. So that's something I'm catching up on, and that's why it's hard for me sometimes, like for the newer generation, like with the rallies and the ratios and all of that, to be like some of these generation I did not. I just followed the instruction. Basically, I was not really paying attention to most of these. So that's closing the gaps, I guess, of knowledge. If you see me saying something stupid or something wrong, you are very welcome to mention it. I think it will really help people as well to get the bases straight, because like the game is getting more complex. You know, when it comes to rallying, we start to have more options. It's not as simple as before where you just use 4 Patrick, 4 JC. You use the same, everyone was using the same formation for attack and defense. Now you have a lot of options. What is FFM? Oh, Frostfire Mine. Thank you. We'll do soon. Last week, I did not stream, but it was very easy actually. We had like 93 people, I think, in the Frostfire Mine in the morning. I did it in the morning. That was insanely quiet. Is it me or I cannot do... The flower might be 3D, but it might be more here. And then the rabbit is not really... Oh, rabbit is good. Rabbit is good. That's okay. That's unstucking me. For now. That's a good... That was a good catch. Eggs are okay. Stars are okay. We can do these 3 as well. Just need to keep the one that are kind of alone. These are not too tricky. They are not like hiding too much, the one below. I think I get easy to 17, 18. And last time I think I bought the €5 pack maybe to help myself a bit to stream. Which is, no, is not a good purchase, but I think we wanted to spend some time with the viewers. We were chatting and stuff, and I was kind of stuck, so... And I'm not really good at it, so... I mean, stage 15 today is... I mean, I did like the first 6 that are like... you know, you win no matter what in the first 6. So I have 1 envelope, and I don't see a second one. I have 1 boot and I just see in second one, and I have 1 key and I see, but this one is 4 deep and there is 1 and I need 5, I have 4, so 2 polar bears out of 4. I got these are, it's too deep. What am I missing? Cannot do eggs, I cannot do the envelope, I cannot do the blue ones, cannot do the blue ones, cannot do the flowers, so let's reconstruct. Clear a bit. Hello, Leon. But I got the emote now, yeah. It had the same as last time, right? It's only the same emote we have all the time, I guess. So what should I do? I can do envelope to make space to start with, not to have to stress too much about space. I can do that. I can do the stars, but it's not really helping to do the stars. Flower, that, rabbit. And we go. We have 5 minutes, we can do 1 more quick. At some point, it's just pure luck. Yeah, it feels that sometimes, I mean, there is quite a bit of strategy, I think, going into it still, but some of it feels like... I don't know if they are all, I don't know how they are generated, right? If they are generated in a way that you can always complete them, or they just assume that you're gonna buy some items eventually, or use some that will... I don't really know how it works to generate that kind of games. It's not really, it's not exactly... Oh, I misclicked. Let's do the blue. We can do some of the clocks. We have 2 trees, 2 flowers, 2 bears, but the bears are deep. Can do that for now. Slug base, you think? I mean, they should probably have an algorithm that allows them to check that the level is able to be completed, right? But it could be just RNG as well, and hoping for the best. So we cut down the trees. We can do that. It's not really what I wanted, but we can do. I cannot really do the boots. The blue stuff is gone. The flower is nowhere near. So can I do the rabbit? The rabbit is like at least 4 and this one is 5, so I cannot. The bear is too deep as well. So either I reconstruct right away. I mean, there is clearly a jump in difficulty. I think what's for me that what is hard is like when they are already hidden under it, right? So my brain like takes a day to adjust to that kind of I guess environment, and then I can start to plan better and think better around that. When they start to be hidden a lot more, it takes a bit more thinking to go through it. So we got a bit of a better situation. One, two, three, four. So we can do envelope. That's probably not a... Okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I cannot do boots. That's 4 deep. I guess we want that one, right? But I don't have more time. I'll stop here. We have to go to... we have to go to... I need to use one more item today. Reconstruct was good move. Yeah, Reconstruct is a lot better sooner. Like I used to keep, you know, to use the 3 things that put the 3 tiles up. Like the reshuffle. No, I forgot how it's called. Well, let's see. I used to use remove a lot at the beginning, and I used to use reconstruct at the end. And doing the other way around worked a lot better for me. So let's start it a bit. Let's get rid of some flowers. We cannot do the glasses. We can do some bears. We can do some stars. We have a lot of blue, so let's do some blue. We can do some goggles or pans. So what do you think they are? They are pans? They are magnifying glasses? Do we start the debate again this time around? Blue clocks. Envelopes. So these are what? Pans or magnifying glasses? What do you think? Because last time we nearly had an argument about it. That's okay. That was a bit risky, but that worked. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's unlocking me. Both are unlocking me stars, but a bit later, so that's okay. That will be our last 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm not sure I can go to 4 to here. Stars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 4, so that's not okay. These I cannot do. Eggs I cannot do. So either I take the risk on the flowers. Yeah, that still works, but then soon it does not. In 1 or 2 level it does not because they are hidden a lot more. But I cannot do trees. I cannot do the light, the stars. I cannot do the trees. I cannot do the bear. I cannot do the eggs. So that's where you reconstruct. And you are nearly stupid, but that you get saved by the game that give you very simple ones. But I think at that stage it's like I cannot really fail anymore. So we did one more before Frostfire Man. Oh, it opens, so you know it's calling me. And let's do pets. Let's do 2K. And let's queue up for a title if we can. So we get it to spread our marches after Frostfire Mine. But that's gonna be too late actually. So let's go. Argument about like the gray thing. The gray rounded shape with a little wooden... how do you call that? Grip or something to take them? Are they pans? I always thought they were magnifying glasses, but until I realized that you could not see them through them. So people were telling me, no, dude, it's a pan. And I was like, okay. Never considered it could be a pan. Oh, the dude had the city skin. So am I attracting attention and we'll get attacked if I do that? So everyone else is streaming, I guess. I have a lot of notifications from the other dudes. So thank you very much for watching, for being here. Okay, we have 1 minute. I got a lot of messages. Just checking that quickly. Alliance is okay, so hopefully people teleport. Because we are only 97. But like... that's really not cool. That's a lot of high level people. Fire 9, 8, 10, there is someone here. So that's really a terrible start, if you ask me. So I need to try to get some of these, if not then... So 3 sec, let's go. I want the level 2 more than anything else. And hopefully people are leaving me. Okay, and he is very strong. So let's get that. We probably wasted quite a bit already. That's not really good so far. Nobody moved. Yeah, that's really good. That could be really good if I can get these. They are level 2. So at least my marches are buddy. That's not too bad. I should have sent with Gina. I should put Gina. Put my gear on Gina and on the other one on that one. So let's start to collect every minute. So it's 25-21, and that's gonna be in 25-20-16. 25-16. Let's get these going. Let's see if we can squeeze 1 or 2 more. But at the time where people, you know, they got all the marches, so we got that one. That's actually okay. All the patrols are dead, so it's time to empty the mines around me. So in 1 minute we will get a new batches of troops. So hopefully I don't get all of this stolen too much from me. I might try to bother people as well a bit. Try to see if I can make them move, basically. I'll start to harass them for a minute. So hopefully they are letting me farm. Yeah, Please teleport, please move away. So that's the perfect timing to bother someone, to try to have them move. Because we're gonna get new... if not now, we're gonna get new ones very soon. See, they are coming back. So it's around 23, 24, 23 and a half, something like that. Just need to keep track of mining, so I'll need to mine soon again. Collect all of these. You can change your time, right? Unless you have no other option. And then is that the last one? You don't have any afterward? Is that the last 2 slots? Okay, so somehow, I mean, we are 116, but like the patch rolls are now very quiet. So everyone moved away. And you can see I can get a lot of patch rolls, so I'm not gonna focus too much on points. That means that we are doing very good at the beginning, and that's not always the case. It's not always that easy to get patch rolls, to be honest with you. So far, so good. We are maxed out. Sometimes we cannot even max ourselves out. Let's go a bit further, because I'm not sure about the timing. So that's an amazing start so far. Just need to check that I got the 500, the 5k. I did not get the 5k. That was too soon. This one, he will get him before me. No way, Rodai. So I think I got the 5k. I missed it, but I think I got it. I don't have my Gina still. It's kind of the last round before the volcanoes, and it's really crazy. Like, that dude is gathering, so I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm not gonna bother him at all. I can get a few more rounds. So I don't know if you ever saw such an easy start, but for me that's been a very, very long time. I mean, it does not fully translate in points yet compared to others, but in terms of like, we are very, very easy to get all the skills. We got a lot of things in the corners. We'll get time to get that. We'll get time to get that. I'll be gathering a bit for 20 sec. Yeah, no, I know. It's always the same cycle. Always the same cycle. See, they are reappearing, so you can get one or twice. Sometimes if they are that close, you can get one before, but it's rare. So it's like they fully appear when you start, and around 24 to 23:30 they reappear as well. So we are a bit lucky with that. So let's get to the one that are far first. It's not too bad for the volcanoes, to be honest. I'm gonna kill a patrol, and I'm gonna get the one of these. That's a bit bad in terms of timing. That was a mistake. I should have went for a 6-1 maybe. My march is not gonna come back as the way I wanted it. I wanted to go in and out here, but that's okay. They're the other one, so I could have saved the gems. So let's do that. It's gonna be around... Yeah, I got the 5k. That's really good. So what now? We are not too lucky on the volcanoes. 22 sec is a bit far. Hopefully I win that one. I have no idea with the dude. Well, let's get some kills, huh? And I'll get that one. If we cannot do the volcano better, just gonna get the resets. That should be... That's a lot better. I'm hesitating to move, to be honest. The spot is so good so far. For patrols. It's lagging a bit too much to see. I could not really find a good spot, so that's just the way it is. Gonna have to deal with it. So let's get the 5k here and see that there are no freaking patrols. So I might need to move back again. That's a bit the risk of moving. There are people killing patrols everywhere. Can I get it sooner? Yes, I can get it sooner. It's kind of where I'm from, right? I rarely do that. I don't like to burn teleports, but I could not really find a good spot. It was very crowded, so I could even get one extra volcano. I could not get somewhere else. So we are doing well. It is going well. Let's do the patrol first. Let's try to trigger the 5k in 6 sec. So we got the 5k, that's perfect. That's a bit risky, that's very close to another city, but you know, we do what we can. 30 sec is kind of okay, it's kind of the borderline with such a good start. I did not pay attention to the time of the mine, so I'll try to trigger these two just to be safe and track it properly. I'm starting to get okay with the computer doing that. It used to be terrible. I used to hate it. So I did not get the... Oh, I did get the 5k, yes. It's just lagging a bit, so it's around 1433. Let's try to get that. Yeah, people are competing for it, that makes sense. That's kind of the downside right now, so... Can we get... Can we pop some of the mines? Can we make someone leave, maybe? So we send 14, 33, so all of these gonna come to a bit too soon. That's gonna be okay now. Up, we can gather. And hopefully patrols are coming back as we speak. The zooming in and zooming out are the only thing that's really dislike. Okay, that's really good. So we're still doing very, very good. Or they are not doing so good. I'm sure we have wells, so... So we said around 33, so I'm gonna use that opportunity to make them go away. Yeah, that should be okay. If I fail and it's another march, that's a bit risky, but... Spend some time scouting me, waste your time. I don't mind. Let's go. Can I do that? 26. Oh, that's not gonna go anywhere. That's not gonna go anywhere. So we have plenty here. So let's go. People are gathering, so they don't pay too much attention. That should be a good timing. Let's see now if I get the 5k or not. I did. So we were at like 11:15-ish. My match are always busy. I mean, overall it's a good... it shows, right? The ranking is good, the points are good. We have 1 minute. So 1 minute before, we can, you know, we can try to have them leave, basically. We cannot do much more. We can gather a tiny bit and get everything back in time. So if I upset him, maybe he leaves, you know. Oh, I got kicked out. So he's keeping his main march to do that. It's funny. Fair enough, good job. I mean, he is decently strong, so that's fair enough. That's not too good. He's trying to go for mine right away, and if he sends his best march, I might be in a bit of a trouble. I might not get it. Yeah, it's a very low amount of them. Let's fight for it. Like, let's go. Alport. Let's hope for the best. We are losing some, winning some. That's life. That first wave is not good. I'm gonna try to mess up with him with my second and best march. My 1 and 2, it's a bit of a nightmare. I don't know, my computer is lagging, so I'm having a bit of an issue clicking, so I'll just secure the 5k, which I totally lost track of. Yeah, see, I'm falling behind, so that's really not cool. So that's costing me a lot, because somehow he manages to kick my butt with this march sometimes. I mean, I'm the one that went for trouble, so I'm not gonna complain, but that's not good for points. Let's say it like that. So let's see if I can do better. I need to find a quiet spot for later. Oh, that's good. That's really good. So I'm trying to optimize together a bit with the other ones. Wait for that one to kind of... Because I had some that needed to march a lot to be able to gather. That's really cool. That's a lot of points right here. See, I'll climb back quite a bit. The only issue is like we are kind of close to the middle, and to the edge of the map. So for patrols, it's not as good. So we might use one more teleport if we find like a good spot. And that ones turn out to not be good for patrols. Yeah, that's not gonna work. The dude ported is gonna get all of them. That's a bit risky because I'm wasting time. I'm not gathering. And let's keep track of the 5k. That's really important. I went closer to middle, so hopefully I can gather some of the better nodes. Kind of help toward the end sometime, if you cannot get a lot of patrols. And people in the zone 2 area, they tend to gather more at the end. They tend to stop killing patrol as well, so that's one thing I like. So let's try my luck middle. We have a bit of buff, we have the pet, we have the 20%. That's not the right march, so I cannot try middle. I mean, let's try it anyway. I'll send another one later. So I kind of wasted 2 teleports. That's kind of the more occasional situation. I really don't like it. But you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Is my best march healing? That's not so good. That's very quiet. I don't like it. Get out, get away. Okay, so I have my best march back. I just annoy people, so hopefully they leave me alone for the last 3 minutes. Let's get another one middle. I could not get it. Yeah, I need to speed it up to be able to try again. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm making a lot of mistakes. I'm kind of wanting to get over with it, and I'm kind of missing a lot of points. So let's see if I can get that one and track the 5k again, because I did not. I'm seeing it, but I don't do it, so I don't have it yet. Let's try again. 5 sec. I think I got it. Not yet, I cannot return yet. So let's do the main one, which will arrive in time. How much? 1 sec. Let's go. Let's take a look at the ranking. Oh, wow, so many people. That's might be terrible for my placement. That means that many people will get the points. So that's maybe where I'm falling behind. So that's where we get the 5k again. One last time. Well, one of the last time at least. So we got it. It's gonna be an okay run. It's gonna be 400k plus points. I'll teleport one last time, maybe to get we got a free teleport to see if I can snipe some of these patrols a bit later. So can find the spot already. Either I go close to here and I try again another march, but you know, this one will arrive just before, so that's more or less the only thing I can do, so. That will be it for now. So many people will pass me and they will finish, unless this one is getting middle for a sec. And I think it changed quite a bit, so no, it did not. I mean, I did not do anything to him. So number 3, okay, that's not too bad. That's really not too bad, because people that got middle, I mean, that dude that got it at the end, which I tried to kick out, but we just need to go quick because we have a Crazy Joe in 5 minutes. So we just need to fill out the Crazy Joe people that we do usually. Is Crazy Joe scheduled? Start or reserve? 35. So people know about it. So we do 100%. I'll catch up on chat. I've seen there are a few questions and stuff, but just need to get my points quick. So who do I reinforce usually? I got a screenshot of that. That's one of the most things I don't never remember who I reinforced. So I sent myself a screenshot, but I just need to find it. Where am I? Okay, so these people. So Leonidas was good. If people are... Wow. I might cancel all of that. Yeah, too late. Okay, let's do them, but that's really a bad timing. I should have canceled our rallies. So let's get into the farm. The farms are not protected for now. So that's 3 points. Hey Lynn, hello, hello. Yeah, long time no see, of course. 21, Leon. Can do better. Can do better. Yeah, she's reinforced. Kelly Beasties, we might go there. I need to reinforce someone close to me. Why I don't have any of my march back? Let's do offensive. Let's kill dudes. So that's 4 march. So I need to do someone close to me that's emptying their city. I mean, Veronica was doing rally. I should have cancelled. We have so many Fire Crystal 9. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Is Matt been offline lately? Online? 3 minutes. So it might be empty. So we'll see. We'll see. And then here's our neighbor. Good night then. Thank you very much. Have a lovely night, and good luck for tomorrow. So the more these are well reinforced. Sato, Skifney, Betty, Joanne, Paula, Swiftcar. I don't know where people are. People move quite a bit. Usek. Okay, then we do neighbor for now, and we'll see. That's all good. We managed to do it. That's the issue. We moved the time of Crazy Joe, and I really don't find it convenient. I mean, I'll swap after. With Osgur, if he's empty, I prefer. I mean, he will be filled quite a bit already. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. People got his back. Now we can chill a bit. We've done the intense part of the stream. That's good rewards. Speed up, some charms. 3 is 65, so that's all good. Still twice less than the first one, but how is your SVS going, guys? Some people share a bit on Discord, but kind of curious how balanced it is. For us, it starts to be... It used to be very tough after the merger, and start to be like some states are getting, you know, different level of activities, I guess. So this one seems to be pretty easy for prep, and we look quite stronger than them as well. Our top player are a bit stronger than their top player. They got invaded last time by, okay, I don't know, the 370. By 970, sorry. We can look already at the point to have a good ID, but I'm okay. People reinforce me a lot, and I don't need it, but they don't care about their points, I guess. So 3.6, that's very good. 4, that's very good. 12 is my base, that's very good, and then it starts to be not as good. So Leonidas is okay, Skifney is okay, and Matt was online, but he did not get his troop out, so I'll move. Unless he does remove the troops, I'll remove my March Wave 7 and I'll give it to someone else. There is no point. How is Pelo doing? I mean, he's reinforced. Fahad. Can't go to Fahad Wave 7. Or no, even. Let me go to Fahad. Should have time. Especially if he's online, that's gonna be a lot more points, so. And I do only infantry, that's all I got, so that's good enough. Yeah, you are the one like no matching the opponent by like a lot, right, on Discord. I mean, you have a Monter state, you are saying, Star, no? You're not in a very good state, so... Who played already? So we have Car that played. And I guess some of the other alliance might be doing it with us. Yeah, mostly Car played so far, though. They are all ranked, some of the weaker, like a farm alliances. So we are one of the first one of the day. Did we get one on fire? That's really good. That's a lot better. I mean, Kelly, so I guess we're sharing it with other... I mean, none of these are like big accounts. So that means I need to swap a few marches with a bit of lancers for later, because else it's not gonna kill anything. They are not really reinforced seriously, so I need to swap. Wave 13, I need to do a few swaps. For more points and as well just to secure the base. So you know it's a win-win. So, Tonton, I think the mines, okay, so we talk about it. Tonton will go whale hunting today. Whale hunting for what you mean? If tomorrow, it's because I guess it's nearly tomorrow in India. I'm not pushing SVS prep, so I'm not going to do any hunting. I'm gonna keep everything close, tight, and you know, for the next time. Next time I think I have a good chance to rank still, because I will accumulate a bit of expert pets. I will have a lot of refined fire crystal, and then the well will start to have none of it, none of that anymore if I push again in 2 months. Then I'll have a lot more mithril than last time because we have better events for it. So I got a bit here. I will get a lot of essence stones and all of that. So I think I'll get a good chance. And that will be Gen 9. And Gen 9 I'll go 2 heroes. So I start to have a lot of shards. I really do have a lot of shards. So 2 months of saving, that will be the push. And then I think I'll stop spending a lot on that account. And then I'll move to the, hopefully we do the new project. I need to do the web form to kind of capture people's interest. Maybe we do that tonight while we chill. Because I've been procrastinating on it. So I want to do a web form to register people's interest for the restart project with a date. Let me start a new form. Now we are at 2.6 billion. Yeah, that's terrible, right? I mean, you do more than us, but we don't really push. I mean, I think people push, but some people don't. I'm curious about who is actually going. Because I really did not follow, so... Oh. But that for me, that's crazy. Like, we have a farm on a 1 prep phase that makes 32... I mean, that was yesterday. That's never mind. That was yesterday. Yesterday is fair enough to push. I thought it was today. So where are we? So Sato. So we don't really have the whales yet. I mean, the usual names are not really in there. So we have not everyone pushing right now. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, he has all his troops inside. So I'll remove Leonidas as well, unless I'm the only one reinforcing him, but... That's why you might want to go like, you know, full lancers later. I'm the only one, so... That's somewhere you can go full lancers to get more kill after wave 13. Good, yeah. I need 1 sec. Payment revision needed. Okay. Okay, so we have an issue. We had one dude in our state push, but how did he push 52 mil? Like, do you guys, so you guys use the research, right? I mean, he could do charms. Could do charms today, but that's a lot. So that's wave 8. He went from fake FC8, but even that's not that much. I mean, FC10 you meant or 9? Because FC8 is not that much. I mean, it's a lot, but I mean, from me, I'm a fake FC10, so. But I think I'll try to get, like, before we move on to the next project, basically, I'll get, I mean, I'll keep playing that account, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not gonna spend the money I'm spending right now on it. So we're gonna do the camps to level 10, and maybe I cannot do Lancers next time, but I think I could be, and I'll try to do T11. So I'll try to finish T11, get FC10. I'll be VIP 12. You know, my chief gear and all of that will be very decent, so that account will be very cool. Just maybe chill a bit more on it. Is that wave 10? It's wave 10. So who do I pull back from? Skiffney. And that will be able to make the swap. That will be nice. That's too up. Am I late? No. You know, it's Crazy Joe after 2 years. You don't have to stress to go to the middle. But that's a lot. 52 mil is a lot. So far, we don't have that, you know. We are very... It's not a crazy SVS so far. But Sato is getting strong. Shooter Harley, they are strong. Like, all of these are strong rally leaders. Just Bear, I think, as well. Probably. Because people change name and avatar. So I have no idea who is who, to be honest. That's kind of the issue with this SVS team. Kind of need to go here and to see who is who. So Tamer still first, Denis still second, Whoop, Rug, PT, okay, Webster 6, 5, F. So you see we have quite a few of these that are in the top. I mean, we have a good top 15, to be honest. We start to have a good top 15, even 20. Many of these have like max pets, are ready. They can do counter rallies and stuff. Yeah, okay, so he max Helios and Charm, then that makes sense, right? If he just did FC8, I was like, that's a lot of points for FC8. Come on, Crazy Joe, come on. You're slow. We should really have a speed up Crazy Joe thing. It's like, give him boots, you know? Like, I don't know if you play like action RPG kind of game, you know? Give him like movement speed boots. Can craft one for him if he wants to. I'll happily pay for it. So we will wait for 13 and swap some marches. Swap a few marches, they say. Let's do that. And then we will chill. I'll go use all of these things. I don't know if you guys have questions about the events. I think it's pretty straightforward. Like, I did not really give direction about what to buy in the video, and of course, what everyone is asking is what to buy. You know, it's like my kind of the curse of doing content is like, whenever you don't do something, the first comment that you did not do is someone asking you about that, right? So when I don't say, have you tested out Gato yet? We did, but I did not really had I was not super present during the last fight. What I've seen during Frost Dragon Tyrant is like, I mean, it's a bit of a weird fight because you want to go with defensive setup because you're gonna win. You're gonna eventually win the middle because everybody else is attacking. So you want defensive setup to hold middle as long as possible afterwards. So people with just going with Gen 8 heroes, like nearly. I didn't see a lot of anything like what Shield is doing with Mia or Nora, that kind of stuff. Not that much. It was mostly straightforward with Gen 8, to be honest. So Gatot is okay. What are well selling? Because I did not see if there was a debrief. That's SVS Presents. Yeah, I don't know, I'm planning. It's a long time ago. We talk about to Drum Link. But what are you curious about Gato? Just if he's good in defense for sure. Offense, you don't have many options anyway. So. Hey Chris, welcome. Welcome. Better late than never, they say, right? So what do I wanted to change? To change Leonidas as well. And the rest was okay. Oh, I'll change Tonton as well. So we need to do something decent. Let's do René. Leonidas is full on infantry, so I'll just defend him just to be safe, but we're gonna do Lancers only. Infantry, no Helios, Marksman, Lancers. And Tonton, we're gonna do 60-40 as well, something. Maybe 30. Question Russ about Labyrinth. Greg has to be 5-star. Not at all. Not at all. Both on my farm and everyone, we did all 5 to 15 level in the state that I shared with and that came back to me. The way I set it up is my Greg is 3 stars, I think. Oh no, on that city is 4 stars, but on my farm it was 4. It was 3. Let me manage to click on things. Oh, I cannot show you. Can I show you? Oh, here he is 4 star, but I have 3 star on my farm and I still did like 10 level plus on my farm. Like you care about the skills, Russ. You don't care about the stats. So of course, if he's only 3 star, you get a skill level 4. It's a lot less good than a skill level 5, but that's still 80% of the power of the skill. So that's the same with Mia, but Mia, you should have a 4 star, I guess. So that should work no matter what you have him. Unless you are one of these that have 9 pieces of hero gear and that have hero gear for 9 heroes. Unless you have that, that's probably better to use the best heroes with the hero gear. But if you are like most people and you have like maybe hero gear for 3 to 5 heroes, then that's gonna be better with Greg in your main march and Mia in your second march. So for Gatos, yeah, I don't know what to say, Star. I need to look into it more. I need to pay attention again more about these things. I don't think I save replays even. I don't have like reports. I don't even have the reflex to save reports often. Yeah, see the last one I got are like... that's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. That was Tyrant. So we use Edith and Gordon in offense on Dash. And they use... I mean, some people use Bradley, some people use the Gen 8 hero. That's really depended. FNX 28. They were using the last gen for FNX. So the Tyrant, they were using that all time, all day. That's mostly what I've seen. Yeah, but here I have like... I have 3 reports. And Killhouse, see, same. They were using Gen 8. Try it, Russ, and let us know what you should do. I mean, people did between 5 and 15 levels. And for me, I did 2 more today even as well. So it's like maybe 16 on that account. Maybe I managed to squeeze 16 levels. But I shared it with, all the other alliances as well. So it might not have made my labyrinth. I mean, I used to be closer to... Yeah, I used to be closer to here. So many of these people probably don't know yet about it. Oh, Wobster, she passed Tamer. Oh. She's insanely strong now. Imo Bradley would be better for defense since his widget's defensive and Drake as a rally widget. Yes. Some people use Bradley. Some people did use him, of course. I agree. But, they might have they were trying to give the castle to someone, so they might have had like a more offensive. They might have like mixed offense-defense for people trying to kick people out, and then the defensive rally was on the Tyrant, which was with our Tyrant already. It's King Baba. That's a fancy, If you look at mine, kind of looking a lot more like a noob, right? It's not like shining with these big charms and everything everywhere. It's like... So we didn't look at the ranking yet, so we don't know what we are doing. It seems we do good. Today is a good day, so I don't know who is bringing me luck, but it was a good Frostfire mine. Uguru as always. Betty not too far. But I put myself in some farms. Nobody reinforced my own farm, so... So Leonidas 0 points. So you see that's terrible. I sent only... So I'll see if I manage to catch up on Leonidas. So I thought I'll do more. But I'm actually not doing any points. And Kaylee, how am I doing? So I swapped wave 13. So I used to do how much on Kaylee? I need to do 9k. And I'm doing 12 now. Okay, so that's a bit better, but that's a better wave as well. So I need to pray that his infantry is not killing everything. Oh, but there is so many people. That's Fahad. Leonidas, power up. So that's the first time I'm trying to go full lancers and it seems not to work. So let's change that. And he's offline anyway, so I mean I stop reinforcing him. I'll try to get to somewhere else. Kiwak. So let's do that. Let's gonna be better and more effective. Will you spend on expert? I'll stop. I stop spending on expert. I got the pop-up packs for Romulus when you reach level 15. Seems worth it. Like at your level of spending, Russ, and you are spending more than me and you are far stronger, I will consider going maybe a bit more on Romulus. You know, if that's where you need to spend as well. But the issue with Romulus is getting very, very expensive and you don't get much from the packs at the moment, right? So I forgot a bit from the top of my head, but we can check if we need to. That's 80. I think that's then 160, then that's 200, 240. So it starts to like the next level, and mine is level 30, so yours is going 50. So you might need 200 of these or 240 of these. And if you calculate how much money that for what you gain is very, very high, the cost to get it, and what you want to get of course is, let me just check the spreadsheet. Yeah, it's very expensive. So if you look at Romulus, so okay, so let's think about it. But go to, just me check where we are, but we can take a minute for you after that to kind of cover. That's a bit more in depth. So we have 18, so we got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. So let me zoom out on spreadsheet so I can see all right. So you need for all these skills, what is the highest requirement? So close level 1, casual, 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 casual. So the most you need in terms of requirement to unlock all the skills is close level 1. So close level 1, it's still 70. But then before that, what can you do? Casual 2. Oh, it's so weird. Sometimes they are so stupid. Acquaintance casual 2. So casual 2 is 50. That's where you are. So if you do 50, you can do, if you put him to 50, you can do that skill to max level. That you can do level 10. That you can do to level 15. So you will get most of the value because the last 5 levels is going to be insanely expensive anyway. That you can do to 15. So you can do max out first skill, 15 seconds. You can do the last one. To put him, you will need, so that's 15, so that's 25. This one is what you will be able to do. This one you will be able to do 15 as well, so that's 40. That's 40, so yeah, you will be able to max out. So you will be able to do maxed out first skill if he is level 50. You can do level 15 on last line, which is attack and defense, so not the most important. You can max out, you will need to level all the skills because there is like high skill amount requirements. But if you level all the skills and do all the research speedups and everything, you will be able to max out lethality and health. And that one you will be able to go to, it requires casual 1, and you will be able to max out the last one. So you level 50, you can technically nearly fully max him out. If that makes sense. So that might be worth going toward it, but then you have time, right? The other, you know, beyond level 60, 70, 80, like they just give you, very little because you don't really need it for the skills. So yeah, you can... What is the one that requires close one? Yeah, the first skill you're not gonna be able to max it out. You're gonna be able to go to level 9 out of 10, right? But yeah, when it's 70, 60, 50, sorry, you can really do everything you want. Nearly everything you want. $60. Lancers. I mean, that's most experts, right? Between 60, 70, you can do nearly everything when you get them to that level. Okay, so I did not fuck up. That's good. The books and speed-ups are ridiculous. Yeah, that's the main issue, right? So either you chill and you are like, these percentages are not big anyway. They are really not big, so you're like, okay. Or you help yourself, you know, you're like, I'm spending 200 more. But it's a diminishing return, right? Like there as well. Every extra percentage you will get is costing you far more than the previous one. And in my opinion, it's ridiculous on Romulus. He's not at all strong enough. So we might be able to finish. I mean, Ogurlu is... he passed me because my stupid idea to send only Lancers to someone with full troops in their base. So, but we might go 5, right? We might pass Memo. That should do. Have you... Or was your Frostfire mine? I managed to get 3rd, so it was a very good Frostfire mine in the sense of it was not too crowded. I got a lot of patrols, I got a lot of mines, like everything went very well. There just a lot of people that went to middle. So eventually, like the first person was like probably using the well strategy, so was just too far ahead. I could not catch up. And the other people that was second, they got a bit the middle. But overall, you know, easy match. Yeah, easy match overall. So I misclicked the egg, so that's a bit of a challenge. I don't like to go through the top too much. If I can skip it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but that's stupid of me. I thought it was at the top. So bear, flower. My lobby was full and people hunting. So for me, like we had very lucky. So the beginning was terrible. Then I teleported, I think. Then it was very good because we had a lot of patrols. So I got the last skills. I got it very early. We got a lot of extra patrols. It was a bit hard on the volcano. The volcano was far from perfect. We got struggled with the volcano the first time. We did not got many that popped around, and I could not get much. And the second time I was kind of fighting with someone to try to make it was fire crystal 9, so I was trying to have them like move away from me, but they were you know, they kind of killed a lot of my marches somehow. So yeah, nothing marvelous about it. I mean, it's a game in itself, right? Some people like, some people dislike. But I'm really doing poorly right now, and I'm not thinking straight, so that's not good. So let me reconstruct. Let's see if I can get lucky. But I need to get my things together. Else we're not gonna go very far. So bear is 3 deep. That should work, right? We cannot do that. We cannot do that. That's 5 deep. The yellow, the blue and the yellow is this far. That's not terrible. The pants. So these are pants. Let's call it the pants. The boots I cannot do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's a good cluster to get through. To do that, I will need to do that, which is not really good. I think I totally messed that one up, but we'll see. I can do eggs to get some space. 1, 2, 3. So that's 5. That's helped me a bit. Can I do envelope? I can do envelope. Is that the bear I should do next? Is that the obvious play? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 spots. But then I'm kind of stuck, right? I will get the blue ones I can do after the bears. Yeah. But the blue are taking far too much. I think I messed it up, this one. I think I need to start it over. I have a question regarding formation for city attacks. What's a good ratio for Ignore Wayne? For me, I often go with a 50, 20, 30. I think it works well. It's depending the amount of troops. It's a bit hard to just tell blank like that. Let's pause. Let's see where we are. Let's see the ranking. But that will work, you know, like 45, 10, 45 would work. 40, 20, 40 will work. I don't really see these doing a big difference. I could be wrong, but when I tried like in the pre SVS battle phase, when you burn people's cities, like it was really hard to see that one of these was doing far more damage than the other in my experience. When you are hitting a 2 million troop city, you know, it's but maybe someone has a better experience with that than me. I could try a bit more, like pay a bit more attention. The only issue is like it's a fast-paced environment, right? So you cannot really take your time and test all these things slowly. Yeah, I think I really messed up that one. So we'll retry. Was wondering because when marksman does a lot of damage. I mean, you are basically using Gen 5 when he's Gen 6. So you are Gen 5, Gen 6. I mean, Hector is a bit bursty, right? He has a skill that really does a lot of damage or not. So if you offer him like a good amount of marksman and you get, you know, Wayne, that skill that are proccing as well, that could work in terms of doing damage. And 40 should be enough infantry to tank. But I find really hard to be certain about these things, to be honest. But maybe because I don't know enough. That could be that I just don't know enough. But I find really hard to just tell you, you know, yeah, that's gonna work for sure better. Because it has to do a lot as well with the opponent stats, your stats. The difference between the two. Like if it's Wayne is a bit less base because I did not use Wayne for quite a while. So you every 4 turns, so that's kind of very steady. You get his marksman deal 40% extra damage to enemy lancers and 20% extra damage to enemy marksmen. That skill is very weird to me. But that's not that much. That's really not that much. But depending on how the game mechanics are working, and you know, because usually like you will get that the marksmen are kind of hitting the infantry, if that makes sense, but maybe not that much. And crit chance, like, you know, who knows how it works. But it's a very offensive hero with the skill, right? Damage up, damage up, damage up, all damage up. Nora is a bit more defensive, but then Hector is quite offensive, if that makes sense, especially with that one, depending a bit on how it works. Damage taken down, of course, and damage on marksman. So you could like, you could even try a 20, 30, 50 if you really wanted to play offensively and to try to maximize that. That's something you could try, 30, 20, 50 or 20, 30, 50. Like on the new city, when I restart, like when we do the restart project, I think I'm gonna do like 20, 30, 50 kind of super offensive accounts. Either I do 60-40 Lancers, but then it's gonna be bad for Bear and I don't really like it. That's where I want to go. So I will try 45, 10, 45 to be a bit more offensive, or 20, 30, 50 if I were you with that setup, if you want to go like to go on the offense. And that the ratio I don't really have a lot of feedback from people on, to be honest, especially in a scenario of like a solo march. In rallies we know a bit how they work. That was terrible, there is nothing behind here. In rallies we know a bit how they work, but in solo march versus 2 million troops, for example, you know, it's like we say doigt mouillé in France, like you wet your finger, you put it in the air to know where the wind is blowing. It's kind of like, like when you are not really sure of things, that's how you do it. It can work. Like there are more and more people talking about it in the early gens. Why it works is because you don't have marksmen. So people play 60-40 with Greg, which is Gen 3. So Greg is buffing damage, health, and damage taken down. So he's a heavy buff on the 60-40. Really heavy buff on the 60-40. So people focus, because early days you cannot do everything. So people focus on infantry lancers crazily, on charms and everything you can imagine. And then they do a Greg, because you don't care about the stats he's giving to the marksman, because you're not using marksman, though you will want to use Greg as an offensive widget with health. So you will want to use Greg with a max widget if you will do that as a rally leader. But that's mostly because of these two skills. Health up plus a health widget, so that's crazy amount of health, plus damage taken down, so that's good. 50% for 2 turns, and 20% chance of... yeah, so that's a bit low, but when it procs, when you have it, it's a lot. And that does damage consistently, right? On a big battle, so that's why people love him. And they do it this way, 60-40. So that's actually a thing in the early days nowadays. Some people are using that. I've seen some non-English speaking content creators talk about it as well. But I don't have any reports to show you. I just know that works. So it can be wrong, and you know, like anything, you know, when I don't have like a proof, let's call it that way, but that's a new thing. Let's call it. It's a trending. It's trending in Whiteout Survival. So I cannot do the egg. Maybe if I need to unlock everything to do it, oh, I can do. Okay, that's fair enough. Boots are a bit too far. Can I do that? Can I do the flowers? I can do the flower, but I need to use this one, which I don't like to use at that time. So what do we do? Do we reconstruct, right? So there is nothing behind. So that's the kind of thing you want to keep if you can, right? It's very tempting to just remove them, but we'll see if we need to. So let's get more stuff visible. But I guess I can remove them because at the end and there is nothing else. So we wasted kind of one ticket earlier, but that was stupid of me. Kind of. Yeah, the only issue I have with the 6040, I really like it. It's just bad for bear. And with Geronimo, like I think I love to play like a very offensive account with marksman and try to play 20, 30, 50 in like zeroing city, which makes it a lot less heavy on marksman, on infantry in the early days as well. Which, you know, it's such a struggle to get the right amount of infantry, so... Hey, I will go... Hey... Oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I will go for Gordon 5-star. What will be correct troop ratio for PvP? My squad is Gordon, Wayne, Hector. So I'm a bit surprised of the choice. Like, that means you don't do Bradley, you don't do Eddies. Like... Or you just... I don't have Gordon myself, so I won't be able to give you amazing advice. We barely used him, to be honest. So I'm not too sure. What is surprising is that you're not going for Bradley, at least in your case. Thank you. You too, have a good night. I appreciate you being here as always. It's really, you know, streaming is like... Don't know if you've ever done it yourself, but it's a lot nicer when you have people to talk to. So really appreciate you guys are here. And thank you very much for stopping by, you know, taking your evening, some hours, some time to be there, to chat, to ask questions. Hopefully it's a good value transfer for everyone, so... So it's not super... I can do the boots, okay. Can do that. Maybe I do the rabbits. So it's kind of unsticking a bit the ball, but it's not super exciting. Let's do eggs. Do we do these? So that was a miscount on my part. You're very welcome, Russ. You're very, very welcome. But I got a lot of questions I cannot answer as well, so... What can I do? I cannot do the tools. Can I do the... I need to see what's here, right? That's not what I need. It's not what I want. So let's reconstruct. It's not a really good board. Many of the things are just a bit too deep. Huh. Am I missing something? That takes 5. I cannot do the flag. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be okay. If nothing is hidden, that should be okay. Or we can do that first. I guess I'm a bit tired as well. Cool, I'll test him with the Lewis Lancers. You mean for what? Like, basically Gen 7, I mean, Gordon is probably not bad, but he will be the last choice of many people. So it's okay if you want to play with him or if you have a good reason. But like Bradley, you should really consider Bradley. Like, it's the best hero I've ever played. Like I mean, it's not like you are controlling him or whatever in that game, right? But like, it's the more power I ever got getting a new hero in the game, ever. So I should be able, there are a lot of these, but I cannot go through them, right? I think I messed up again. Wow. That was close. Do I try that to try my luck? Because I don't see any of these that I need here. That is 4 deep. So my luck is here. Wow. So either I use an item and I move forward, or I don't use an item and I don't. No, oh, that's the wrong one I wanted to do. That this one I wanted to use. Oh, but I forgot it will do that. Oh man. Okay. I didn't pay attention. Else I would have paid attention to what I have underneath. I'll just waste my items if I keep going. Yeah, whatever. Let's start again. We have 2 more attempts. 2 more attempts. I'll try to do a bit better, which won't be very hard. So you have 3 of these, so let's get rid of that. We can do the bear, right? Now I need to be careful not to fill that too much. That was a mistake. But now I got these accessible, so I went a bit too fast. That first. That I cannot do. Should I reshuffle already? Oh man. For that I need 4 to go deep here. Oh, I need to see what's behind this one, but that's risky. Because if it's wrong, I need to reshuffle anyway. So that's 3 and that's 1, 4. I have only 3. That's 4 as well. That's 4 as well. Either I'm very bad tonight or I got unlucky. I guess it's I'm getting very. I'm not playing good. I'm really not playing good at the moment. Because I cannot do more. I mean, I would have to use this one. Because I cannot do the star. I can see what's beneath the star, but that's gonna cost me something, so... I'm gonna stack myself more if I do that. Yeah, see, it's not really helping me, so... That was not a good move, really not a good move. I'm not on my phone at the wall playing that minigame. No, I'm not mad. I'm not getting mad for that. But I see I'm tired. So, because I'm missing obvious plays that are... So we might not, you know, might not stay too long. I need a bit of sleep. So I could do the stars, but that I don't necessarily want to use the one that are here. Mail is risky, but I got one here. So the star is bringing me closer to the mail, I guess. And then I got the flower not too far, but I cannot do these. So the next play is the mail for 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and hope for the best. That's why I did not want it to do the stars. I wanted to get that one. I can do the flower, that's okay. That's where it starts to be really tough. Because I don't really have good options. So that I cannot do the eggs. I cannot do this one unless it's somewhere behind this. I cannot do that, and I need 4 for the boots. And I feel a bit... I don't really feel like using all my items on that level. So... behind this one or behind this one, I need one of these. Oh... Wow. Wow. That's lucky. I finish first with your guide on KY for when. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. And at the time where you can do it, you know, Gen 6 like KY is often very easy. I guess it depends on some states, but for us it starts to be a really easy event. So I think it's dead, right? That's not what we got. Just very lucky now. But that was for... Come on, I'm not gonna use my items here. I have some pride, you know. One last time. Okay, let's try to play seriously. Let's think a bit more. Let's try to think a bit more. So rabbits nowhere near, that's nowhere near, so I need to kind of give up and go for something else in the meantime. Why is it so hard tonight? I won't reshuffle now, right? I need one rabbit to unstack myself. I cannot. I need 2 of these or 2 of these in 3. So it's not what I need. Wow, it's terrible. Okay, so I couldn't stack myself, but that was really stupid. That was not really a good play. So let's get through the middle. The shards are a bit too far. So let's go through these. They unstuck me quite a few things, so let's I don't really like to do that, but that's the way it is for now. That's 4, so that I can do. Then I have mail. Okay, that's a bit better. So stars, I have quite a few. I can do that, but I might want to keep that one. I cannot reconstruct actually, so I'm not sure there is a point. Let's go through these with the flower. This does not matter. That's where the reconstruct is nice, but I got stuck before, so that's 1, 2, so that's 8. And I got 6 plus 3, I got 9. That's gonna fill my board. So let's make some space, mental space. So I'm gonna need to use that anyway. So let's use it now. That's really helpful. So I guess we unstuck now. Okay, if I'm not too stupid, that should be okay. So we are running out of these. I'm not gonna spend gems. So we got to level 13, which is more or less not something I will brag about, in all honesty. Really not something I will brag about. What do we have to do for today? Kick everybody. Do you guys have any questions before we slowly wrap up? I'll prepare the farm to go to bed. I'll send my farmers here. We're gonna collect the send my gatherer and stuff. But I guess in 10-15 minutes I'll be turning off the lights for today. Russ, I can't remember if you said that the art of the drove or the festival shop give the best deal on charms. Let me check. For that I can compare. We have the same price. The issue when people ask me price with packs is like we don't have the same packs. But you and me, we should have the same packs. We are far enough in the game to get. But I don't have this one. That art of the drove or festival. When you mean festival shop, you mean that one? You mean this one? Why did you start at level 11? What do you mean, level 11? So artisan trove, do I have it? I don't think so, right? But overall, artisan trove, you get mostly I mean, you choose, right? I need to remember what pack is it. Because I can get the data of artisan trove, but I would not find the one we have right now. Very unlikely. I mean, I started at level 1 today, but on stream, yeah, I've done some before stream. What did you... Because if you talk about this event, right, the Marvelous Fantasia, I just start at level, you know, wherever I left last time. But I done some before we go on. Just let me know, Russ, which festival you mean, if you mean the current event. Like the current event overall is really a question of like, the small packs give you a big discount and the big packs do not give you a big discount, if they give you any. Do you know how many charms you get in Artisan Trove? Because for me, I remember 60 guides and 55 designs. That for the €5 one, but you might buy the bigger ones. But we can compare we can compare $5 packs to have an idea. That's what I remember about Artisan Trove. So it's like for $5 you get 95. Well, it's never the same, Mahmoud. You will get different levels every time. So even even if I was playing the same as you, I'm probably not gonna help you that much. But they are always different ones. We can compare tomorrow if you want, but do you want to compare it? Like, which pack do you buy here? Because if we compare it to these packs, these will be a lot cheaper. If you buy some of these, then we need to compare, because that could make more sense. One or the other could be cheaper. But if you compare to, if you just spend little and let's say you buy, $1 to $5 every month, then whatever you buy from that's gonna be far cheaper to whatever else in the game. Compared to regular packs, right? I'm not comparing it to seasonal events with big discounts and stuff like that, but to any other regular packs. It's gonna be quite cheaper. So it depends a bit on that too. So let's do, what do? We do a few Polar Terrors because we're gonna max out the stamina for tomorrow anyhow, but I can do one. Then how much do I need to do for getting 10 today? I mean, remember, if you want to do level 5, it's gonna take, hopefully you're not stuck too long at level 5 because these are very easy. Kind of click wherever you want and that's okay, but if you look at my level 5 and yours in 2 seconds, you will see they are not the same. Not that I misclick too much, I still have I can probably still lose if I don't pay attention too much. $5, yeah. It might be 30 and 35. I'm actually not sure. But we can, if it's up tomorrow, it's very easy, right? It's how many do you get, and it's a question as well of how many charms or designs you need, right? Because for me, for charms, like I value a lot more packs where I can get only designs, because I don't buy guides. So in guide, the game give me far too much. So the value is like is a lot better, even if the pack is worse, is a lot better for me. When I get the guides on the designs only. So see, that's level 5, but your level 5 is probably not. You can do level 5 10 times, it will never be the same. So you just need to match them and to be mindful to try to go as deep as you can, but on everything at once, not to just dig on one side and forget the other ones. But your level 5 is not gonna look that way. But you should not have too much issue yet at level 5 with a bit of practice. if you don't do like me. Yeah, I messed it up, but let's do it in two minutes. Level 5 is still one of the easiest one to do. What do I need? I need a bear. I need that, I need that, I need that. So see, that should be all okay. So I just need to not go too far on the left. I need to remove some on the right if I can, to balance things up. But it's happening automatically. Yeah, and there you go. So that, you know, that should be okay. Don't know if it's helpful if I'm doing it that quick, but I'm a bit tired. I kind of want to go to bed as well soon. So we can compare tomorrow if you want. Maybe remind me on Discord. I have some time tomorrow, but it's but I just need to know I use to get. You just need to let me know which packs you buy, and if you want to say in private, that's okay as well. So we can compare pear and apples in terms of like the seasonal events. But if you go $200 every day, it's a very different story than if you just go to $5. You don't want the mithril? You prefer the charms from the event? We got a lot to do. Oh, I chilled a bit. I slacked a bit on Whiteout today. So the game is not really good at it, right? I was catching up. I have quite a few messages before I go. The game and a VSVP. Gabriel, which pack is the most worth for charms? You said about one that I haven't understood. Can you compare the one you said? So it's disappeared, right? It was in the shop yesterday, but I'll just finish that. Let the game finish. Rock, scissors, paper, let's speed it up. Always play the rock. And that's a win. Good job. Good job by E.T. So, the way I think about pack, Gabriel, and you know, feel free to disagree. I'll rally one beast. I'll do two or three, two polars because I get. I'll go back to max. So. Yeah, I don't really know it works for charm level 13 yet, to be honest. That's probably super expensive. But the way it works for most of us, if you don't spend a lot of money, and that's not a good example on my farm because I don't play my farm that much for charms, right? But if you play your main account, like on my main, I got 10k of these, while I bought a lot of these with real money. So you have a big imbalance in terms of guides versus designs, right? You get far more design. The game gives you far more guides than it gives you designs. So if you play the game like me for nearly 2 years, you end up yourself with 10k here, even more. Like again, it's my farm. I don't really do events that give me charms. So I don't do SVS battle. I don't do Frostfire mine. I don't do these events. So you have a big imbalance. So whatever the pack you buy, the value is coming from packs that are giving you designs, because whatever guides you get, unless you spend thousands on euros in the designs to catch up the difference, you're gonna always have too many designs. For me, I did not spend 1,000 on my main account, but I'm probably spent 200 or 300 on charms, just on charms only and just on designs only. And I still have, I can show you in a sec, still massively. So I'm actually gonna get to a charm 11 and do the exchange thing. I think my strategy is not working. But you see, like, compared to my farm, right? I got charms level 8, level 9, level 7 because I bought many of these. And I still have 11k of these. And I don't buy packs that give me guides. I only buy packs that give me the design. So that's something you have to consider. So the best packs, the best pack often is the one that you have here, that is kind of like that, a custom whatever chest. And you can select the designs. That pack is evolving over time, and the final version of the pack, just saying, waving goodnight to the wife, that latest version of the pack, the better version, is Gen 7. So from Gen 6 to Gen 7, the pack is 25% better, and it's regularly increased from Gen 1 to Gen 6 as well, so it's a slow increase. But that pack that you get on Sunday and Monday every 2 weeks. So we had it yesterday and we had it Sunday. So that's a pack that is bi-weekly. You get it only for 2 days every 2 weeks. That's one of the best packs in the game because you get only what you want. So that's one good pack. One good pack is after SVS battle as well. You get a 3%, 3000% pack. That same, you choose what you want. And that's the one after SVS battle might be better than the one in your charms. You have to compare depending on the generation you are in. So sometimes one is better, sometimes the other is better. So while they are not amazing value, if you just focus on charms, they are the best value because they just give you what you need and nothing extra. Then if you want to get both and buy pack that give a lot of value, then Journey of Light is really good because it's giving you a lot of charms. It's gonna give you some mithril if you spend enough. It's gonna give you some hero shards. It's gonna give you some speed up, so you get a lot more value for your money in Journey of Light, but you get a lot of guide that you don't need, so you will never kind of catch up, and part of the value will be wasted, and you will always have that imbalance. And the other option is like when you have a seasonal event like we have right now, you get a lot more value from buying the $1 to $5. So here you get for $1 spent, you get 20 shells. Here for $1 spent, you get 20 shells. Here for the $5 one, €6 for me, you get 16 shells per dollar or per euro. Here you start to get for the $10, you start to get only 12 shells. So that's daily packs, right? So that you get a lot, you get 4 less per dollar from here, and here you get 4 less, and here compared to these two, they give you 20 per dollar, and this one start to give you 12 per dollar, and then you get 10 per dollar at the $20 pack. That's twice less than the $1 and the $2 packs. But you can, that's a very limited amount of shell because that's very little money. Even if it's high value, it's very little money. And here it's all the same. You get $50, you get 500, so that's 10 per dollar. So these are a lot worse in terms of shells. So if you buy, like me, if you're a small spender or medium spender and you buy these small packs, because the discount is crazy on these, but you will be very limited in the amount. But if you do that daily, it's it's $40 over a 5-day event. it's a 4, and you will not probably have as much as me because I'm beyond Gen 7, so that the most you will get in seasonal event, and seasonal event will increase over time as well. So for me, like if I buy the way I'm kind of planning to buy, which will be, you know, $1 to $5 every day plus the $5, this one, right? The Moonlight Brilliance, so that's 45. For $45, I will get that more or less if I only buy charms. That's for me, it's 4 charms. 4 charms upgrade. So for $45, I get 4 charms upgrade. That's the cheapest I can do right now by far. That's by far the cheapest I can do, but at the same time, I cannot do more on the event because if I start to buy the $10 pack, then the value is gonna go down a lot and it will be very close to buying charms somewhere else. But as long as I'm doing that with around 1,000 of these and I'm spending these 45 euros, like the value here will be insane for charms. But it will be insane if you go for Mithril. It will be insane if you go for design. It will be insane if you go for Essence Stone. It will be insane if you go for these that are used for level 12 and more. It will be insane, you know, if you go on whatever you go, when you do that, it's insane value. Because of these packs are great, but that's one thing. But you get, you know, you are limited to 45 euro per event. So I don't know if it helps, Gabriel, but that's how I think about it. So you have some events like that when you have to choose what you do, but whatever you do is insane value. So like for medium spenders, if you spend a few, you know, 1 to 300 up to 500, you are kind of that range of medium spender. Between 300 and 700 to me, even if it's a big difference, I will really consider spending on events. But that 45 euro would get so much more than anything else you can do. See if I will do, did not buy it for a while. Can we find? So we are, well, that will be, we need to go far. So that's, so when is 2 weeks from now? Can someone look at it? I'll look at it. So yesterday was the 6th, so 2 weeks will be on the 29th. I'm sure I bought it on the 29th. So reservation, appointment. I don't know what I've done with all of that. 30. That Tuesday. Maybe I did not. 28. So I purchased SV, I purchased that one. 27, so we need to go back 14. We were nearly there earlier. So let me check. So that was 29. So that was that was the 15th, so that was the 1st. So see, I bought some of these packs, Tidal, whatever. Not this one. Maybe I stopped buying it, or maybe I'm looking at the wrong weeks. If the first was the Mondays, what the Monday? That's Tuesday, so let's look at the week after. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong pair of weeks. That's the 8th, congratulations, blah blah blah, pet chest, fire crystal. Yeah, I cannot find it. But I know it by heart. Like the 5 euro pack I'm buying in Gen 7, I could have, you know, skipped you all of that and make the calculation. When I buy the one here, in Gen 7, I get 72 design per pack. So it's times 9. 72 and you know, it's if we compare to 45 spent on the seasonal events. So in these packs that I choose what I want and I only get what I want, for 45 euro I get 648, right? 648 with these packs for 45 euro, but I can buy it every 2 weeks. It's always here. I don't have to choose versus something else. I'm not missing a teleport skin that gives lethality. I'm not missing a building. I'm not missing anything else, right? But here with 45, I do 1.6, so I do 1,000 more charms with the seasonal event. So it's like 150% the value. You get 1,000 more buying them here than buying them, I mean, because it's every 2 weeks, you know, you cannot buy that many and stuff like that, right? For the other pack. But that's how crazy the value is on these events when you start to buy with the best packs only. So, you know, if I compare, for example, to $100 packs in this event, I don't know if you follow me, but you get twice less value on the $100 packs because you get 10 shells per dollar, and on the $1 and $2 you get 20 shells per dollar, and on the $5 you get 16. So let's round it up to 2 times less value. So even if it was 2 times less value, instead of doing 1,040 shells, I will do 520. So that's halfway. So even on the $100 packs, I will get 832 charms instead of 648 with the bi-weekly pack. So that's, you know, another 200%. So that's, you know, it's nearly extra 200 charms. So that's an extra what, 25% more, something like that. Even more. It's like an extra 30+% on that event with buying the worst packs. So overall, that's why I don't redo all this calculation every time, because that's always the same story. So it's good we do it from time to time, so, you know, in case the devs are changing it. But often, by default, even if you buy the worst pack, the discount is 20 to 30%. And you can compare before you make a purchase just to be sure. But roughly in these events, the discount is roughly 30-20%. Sometimes it's 10, but it's still 10. And if you buy with the cheapest packs, it's far more. So that's kind of how you think about seasonal events. So you know, sometimes I'm thinking of stopping buying regular packs and just spending more in seasonal events. Just the only issue you have with there is like you have less control of what you buy, because, you know, you might get a seasonal event that's so much better for mithril, so you will kind of stop like focusing on mithril for 2-3 months, and then your charm's not gonna progress as much as you want, and you will be driven a bit more by the event than driven a bit more by what you think you need or what you want to get. But overall, you will get a lot more value for your money, especially if you delay a bit your spending and you wait for, you know, Gen 4, 5, 6, 7 for charms. Then you're gonna get far more value. You know, it's kind of simple in a way. It's like, you know, you have red gear here, right? You have charms from level 11 when you start the game, then charms go to 12 to 13. You have red gear in Essence Stone. So when you have this big milestone, buying becomes cheap. You get more per euro when you reach this milestone. So same with hero gear. When you unlock the red gear for hero gear, then essence stones are becoming cheaper. And every time you increase a new range of levels on buildings, so fire crystal 1 to 3, fire crystal are a certain price, and when you unlock fire crystal 4 to 5, then it's cheaper. Then when you unlock fire crystal 6 to 8, it's cheaper. When you unlock fire crystal 9 to 10, you get more crystal, fire crystal per euro. Like, you need far more to upgrade the building, so it's not really cheaper in terms of the amount of money you need to increase, but you get more for your money, so that's something to consider as well. That's a lot of information you didn't ask about, so I don't know if it was helpful or if you knew about it. But I think that maybe you know, not everybody knows about that. You kind of know about that when you are Gen 8 and you see that, oh, everything is I got 2 times more than the new states, everything I buy. So yeah, So if that's it, let me know if you have follow-up question. I'll just get the account ready to go to bed, and I'll go to bed. But hopefully I could help you guys a bit with your packs and stuff. The only challenge for me with this question is that it changes by generation, so it's hard to tell you exactly what's the value and where it's at. And there is not a database somewhere that I know of where you have all the packs through all generations, because as well the developers are making adjustments. So if you went through Gen 1 to Gen 11, for example, today, and you're 2 years and a half your old player, like, your experience the first 6 months you played are very different today than it used to be, because so many new things are in the game. So there is no kind of easy way to track all of these. That's a bit insane to do, so it does not exist. I mean, depending on your budget, but yeah, you will fall behind, of course. It's more like, it's not for a rally leader kind of it won't be enough if you are like if you have 500 euro a month, it's not gonna be an issue, because you will buy a few regular packs. You will buy like the fire shard weekly card, you will buy the auto hunt weekly card, there are a few events you will buy, but sometimes I'm really wondering if for me, like, it's not better to buy out Journey of Light, to buy out Treasure Hunter, and not buy all the small things I buy in between. Sometimes the small thing I buy in between, they add up to 400-500 a month. And if you look back, it's like, what did that much? What did that much really? When you compare, that for 45 euro in these packs, like we just compared, I got, 650 charms. And when I look at the same amount for a seasonal events, it's like, should I just stop buying these packs and then just don't think and go up to the, let's say, $50 pack on seasonal events, just by default, be like, seasonal events, I control my spending. The rate of seasonal event is kind of what is the limit, but the game is not doing usually more than 2 or 3. You have a real seasonal event, and then you have like this kind of event 1 or twice a month. So if you set your budget, let's say to, it's 85 euro to buy $85 to buy the $50 pack. So you know that if you spend that 3 times a month, that's $240 to $50 plus a few weekly cards at 300, and that's your budget, and that's easy to plan, right? But you need to have self-control and patience. But that's maybe one of the things needed. I think we're good. Just let me check. So that's still going great. We'll see tomorrow with the trading, with the beast. Let's do a bit of arena. That's my state, so let's do someone else. I really dislike when the game is giving you only people from your state, It's like you don't have anyone you can hit that is So we lost. Just need to do something for work quickly. Wow. So 2 more. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's really make me think a lot about how to spend on that game. For people that are willing to, that makes sense to spend. I think I underspend in seasonal event and I overspend on shitty packs, to be honest with you, even me. It's just like the regular packs for these are good, right? That Fire Weekly card was on a really good side. But it's you know, it's quickly 20 euro per month. It goes quickly. It goes really quickly to quite a bit of money when you add up. Treasure Hunter, yeah, Journey of Light, yeah. They are really crazy events, really good value. That's why, so you know, like sometimes I'm finding myself going cheap on these because I'm like, oh, I spent enough, and it's probably because I spent in the wrong place, if I'm all honest. So that's something I need to that's why it needs a lot of planning, but I want to do more videos about spending and kind of having more like thinking about it, way to structure it. I'm just very unclear about the value of events early days. It's like they are I mean, packs are terrible. Like when I did the project on 3054, like it did not make me want to buy any packs. Like, you know, when you see a whale, like we had a whale that was like had a meteor skin in Gen 1, in Gen 2. So you have a good idea of that. It's like it's like, so VIP 12 is 6 to 8k, so Meteor is like 12 to 15k, right? Dollars spent, something like that. And the dude spent it on Gen 1. I was like, wow. Like it really hurts. But you know, they do them, right? That's okay. But now that you know the value of the packs later, you're like, yeah. I'll be a whale in Gen 4 if I'm ever a whale, you know, or something like that. I'm keep clicking on my state. Well, I don't care. But that's my main. I'm thinking I was on my farm, so I was trying to eat like weak players. You can see me refresh for 20 million players when I'm 37, you know. I'm like super scared. What's up, Leon? So you see, no, I'm not gonna beat up my farm. Yeah, so what do I need to do here? Can we do one more? Yes. Tell us, Leon, so much suspense. What's going on? The Meteor spending in Gen 1, yeah. I mean, if I log in, he might... I don't know if he's a globe skin yet. Could take a few more weeks. But like... the first SVS, so we lost prep so bad, right? Oh, someone is He's going strong on the shells. Someone wants to empty the store. So we lost prep so bad. Like it was a no match, totally a no match. Like we had no choice, no chance. I was away from the first SVS, so was like, oh, you know, would have been cool to stream it and stuff. And I came back and I look at the castle. It was him 3 hours straight in the castle. So first SVS, he never got booted out of the castle for even a sec. He went in, was speeding up his march. He got in, sit in 3 hours. They did triple rally, quadruple rallies. Nothing. It's just like, you know, you're not gonna get me out of there. So that was funny. That was really funny. Let me check. I might log in quickly on the other account. Just to check. I forgot which one it is. If it's a global, I'll just share screen. But what account is it? Is it this one? I think it's this one. So let me see, let me log in. Is that the right account? But that's, you know, that's a lot of money. But, you know, he's not that strong because of that. He's very strong compared to other players, but of course, you know, it's a meteor skin in Gen 1, so... Did they burn me? I don't think I got even burned. Let me see. I did not got zeroed, I did not got burned. That's very surprising. And I'm still in the Alliance. I would have expected to be dead by now. So just me click all the shit I got from free in the mail. But I did not log in for like a month now or something. I like to click all the red dots even if I don't play anymore. So I'm Fire Crystal 1. So, okay, he's not here anymore. Maybe he's not in the Alliance anymore. Okay, he went to the other Alliance. He went to the other hour. Okay, so there's a big change. Now I need to find him. TGB. That's 15 hours of sleep I just lost. TGB. So that's them. Do they have their hive? I mean, I don't see a globe yet. He's 300 million power. I mean, he's not one of the stronger. Let's see. Total hero power. Yeah, you know, he's not even top 10 in the neighborhood. He's actually... You have to really scroll to see him, so... That's a bit insane. He's like 30 in the neighborhood. So the dude, it was Meteor Gen 2 and he's like 30 in the neighborhood. So yeah. So it was the check for fun. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Let me know if there's anything else you wanted to talk about, but I guess I'll go to bed. It's not too late. SVS prep is under control. Everything is under control. Yeah, you see that these people, right? We had a dude that cared to be top of the leaderboard for kills in the early days. So it was barely, it was just strong enough to beat like free-to-play players easily. But he spent like, he killed million and million of troops because he would attack cities, right? So like he spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in training troops to be able to destroy people's city, to have enough troops to fight, but he would not be close to powerful enough. Whoa. Did we got one? Oh, we got one new. I'll do it. That's our last chance. See if my brain is still working or if I really need to go to sleep. Clock. Let's see, when they start to see like multiple layer deep, so that's where you need to think. Can I unstuck myself or already stuck myself? It's not looking good. It's looking a bit better. That's not really good, but that's making space, kind of. So let's do this. Yeah, I don't really like to remove one when there is none behind, so when I reshuffle it gives me less options. That's kind of terrible. That's not too bad. That's pretty bad to get the flowers. I cannot do the blue things, I cannot do the blue ones, I cannot do the flowers, I cannot do these clocks. The clocks are actually okay. That was the best option, I guess. These are okay as well. But I start to feel here quite a lot. That's for stars. That's when around where I like to reshuffle usually. If I cannot unstuck myself easily. 2, 3, but they are too deep. 2, but there's a 3, so it's a good time. Get a bit deeper on some of these. That was a good progression. I just want to keep that rabbit just in case I got another one somewhere else. So what do? We go here? We go here for the blue. We want the star. We want the tool. We want the tool, I think. I think the tool is better. Is better. We go for the envelope. That's 6. That seems to be going quite okay. They should not be too deep because we are not very far in the game mode yet, so just need to be mindful about my choices. So boots I cannot do. Rabbit is very easy. The blue, I need to do that. Then I can do the... Or did I do something stupid? Yeah, I did something stupid. That does not matter. That matters a bit, but not enough that I messed up, right? That's good enough. Okay, so that was nice. That was nice. But I think that's about it then. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much for being here. Otherwise, it was really good. I really, really enjoy these moments. Hopefully it's a space as well, where you can ask your question, maybe got a bit more information than on Discord. And, give me good idea for guides and good, good thinking session about the game as well. And realizing where I don't know, where I know a bit, where I know maybe more. So I really appreciate that. Streaming wise, what do we do? I think it's gonna be, because I need to do Gen 7. I need to do Marvelous Fantasia guide, which is a bit late. So I might prepare it for the next time we have it or something. Need to do Gen 7. People have been asking for it. So I think the next stream will be SVS Battle Saturday, but I have a conference I give with the wife kind of at the time, so I'll miss the beginning of the battle. I'll be here before the battle a bit to kind of burn people. I'll go for 2-3 hours and I'll come back early in the battle. So I might stream both, I might stream one of these, we'll see what I do. That might be on Saturday. For Saturday afternoon I'll be on UTC. At least for the second part of the battle, see how it goes. See if it's fun, and people have been having questions about heroes and rallies, so we can look at reports and see what's going on there. But that's it for me tonight, everyone. Much love to you all, thank you again, and I'll see you soon, bye bye. Cheers.